Hey fellows, I just came out here to have a little bit conversation about China, Africa and China relationship. As we see, China is expanding its investments and military might in Africa. So the fundamental question that we must have is that why? What is China looking for? There are three things that China is trying to fulfill in Africa. One is to get our raw materials. Two is to fulfill the growing economical ambition that China has. And three is the political motivation that they have. So, for the raw materials, Africa has 90% of the world's platinum and also cobalt, 90%. And Africa also has about 50% of the world gold. Interestingly, 2/3 of the world magnesium is from Africa. Not only that, you have 35% of the world uranium is from Africa, and 75% of the world coltan that helps make the cell phones also from Africa. So China has seen all these resources and want to see how it can partner with Africa by making their presence felt. And then the second thing that I'm going to talk about is the ambition to grow their economy. Since that China has this ambition to become an economic might, kind of compete with the United States, so they went and then created one thing called One Belt, One Road. It's called OBOR. This One Belt, One Road consists of 78 countries. And what they want is to have to invest, give financial investment to these countries so that they can get in return some type of interest, at the same time having to cut a deal with these countries. Now, this involves about 78 countries across the world, involving Europe, Africa, and Asia. So China's ability to give people a hefty loan is based on kind of finding a way how to make these people liable for those loans, and if they cannot pay back those loans, then their territories could be occupied. So Africa is a target for this. So we have to understand, we Africans, that taking big money from China is actually not the way to go, because that debt, one way or the other, will be taken care of. If we don't pay it, which I think most African countries won't be able to pay, now what is going to end up is that we're going to be liable to China, and China can start like seizing our ports like they did with other countries, and they can start taking our stuff. So we have to be very vigilant about that. And then the third thing is political motivation. China want to make their presence felt so that politically they can compete with the United States. They can have allies and a military base so that they can be of a powerful muscle within the world. So they are in competition with the United States and other European countries, so that way they can also make decision making can be on their favor. So in nutshell, China occupation, China ambition for economic and military might in Africa has really undermined the growth of Africa. If African leaders don't come out, if we don't come out and stop taking these hefty loans from China, if we don't come out and tell China that, listen, we have to innovate our own systems, we have to create a means and ways how we can use what we have. We have all these minerals, that I just mentioned. We can use this. We can use this to the best knowledge that we have among us. We can use this to make the best use of it and support our own economy. We don't have to depend on China loans to build roads. We don't have to depend on China loans to build our bridges. We don't have to depend on these things. Let's look at what we have. Invest in education, invest in healthcare, invest in things that are important. That way, we can have a healthy and educated populace, so that we can use all these mineral resources that we have and to build our countries. If we continue to fall for China, what is going to happen is our children wouldn't have any future. We're going to be paying debt forever, and by the time we will be underdeveloped forever. So open your eyes. Let's sensitize our leaders. Let's sensitize our people, our citizens. Let's get off the China loan and the China, giving Chinese people, the incentive or the leeway for us to come and occupy our territory. It's not going to be good for us. So open your eyes. Let's go and sensitize our folks. Thank you all.